Hi girls, welcome back to my channel. This is Tip Tuesday. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted pictures of these bad boys right here. These are little DIY Z pellets that I made from DVD cases, and ever since posting that picture, a lot of you girls have been begging me to do a how-to tutorial DIY kind of thingamajig on how I made these. So here I am delivering. I do want to forewarn you, I am not the best cameraman as far as aerial views, so bear with me. Yeah, so if you'd like to see how I made these girls, then please keep on watching. Okay girls, so let me just get my angles right. Hold on. Okay, sort of, maybe, yes, and focus. Okay, so what we're gonna need, hello. You're going to need a big piece of cardboard just to protect the surface that you're working on. I'm working on this fold-up plastic table, so I don't really care much, but for surfaces that you do care about, you want to make sure you have something nice and sturdy down. So you're going to need a piece of cardboard for that. Then you're going to go ahead and need a piece of cardboard about, you know, just one panel, one of the shorter side panels of a box. You know what I'm talking about. And you're going to see why we're going to need this later. So also what you're going to need is one of these little box cutters. I forget what this is called, but it's basically a blade. You can use any kind of blade that you have, or any blade that you find at the store. They have them at the dollar store, they have them at Walmart, Target, in the craft section, also Michael's. You get where I'm going. So you need that. Then you also need your favorite decorative duct tape. I have this pink one here, and then I have this cute one that's got like cheetah print with little kissy faces on it, or kissy marks on it, okay? So you need two different kinds. One is going to be your interior color, and the other is going to be your accent exterior pattern. So there you go. You're also going to need a pair of scissors, and you're also going to need, now I couldn't find it, but they have like the magnet sheet where you can cut it and, you know, measure it and cut it to fit. But I found these business cards. So for this project, we're just going to be using the business cards, and it's the same concept. They are, oops, these are little pieces that I used already. They are like the little business card, you know, size, and then on the back is the peely side that has the sticky adhesive. So you need those. That's going to act as our interior magnet, you know, inside, you know what I'm talking about, the inside compartment for the Z palette. Then you also, girls, are going to need a DVD case, and I have this one here. It's just a Jack Frost Vacation, Christmas Vacation 2 one, but we don't care what kind it is. So you're going to go ahead and open it, and you're going to take out, if it's a double, oh, I broke it. Okay, well, luckily I have another one, so forget that one. Okay, so you want a DVD case, okay? So I have this one here. And you're going to open it up, and what you're going to do is this part here that has like the circle, this is the part, this is the side that we're going to cut out. This is going to be the clear, you know, see-through part of the Z palette where we're going to actually put our shadows into, and we will be able to see through the front like so, okay? So that's going to be this side here, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to carefully, we are going to take our blade, and I'm going to try to do this as best I can so you can see. Let's zoom you in a little bit. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut this side out. Now, you can see that the circle goes to the edge here, very close, okay? Whoop, here we go. Focus. So it's going to be very tight as far as spacing. But what you want to do is you want to cut, okay, you want to start here. I use this side as my guide. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Very important. We need to protect this clear outer part. Sorry, girls. That's where the smaller cardboard piece comes into play. There's two ways you can do it. You can just fold this out like so, and you can cut it that way, you know, but you'd have to hold this out. Or you can just stick this guy into, hold on, into the back here and cut one side at a time, okay? Which I think we're going to do it this way, okay? So, like that. Because you don't want to cut the plastic, because that's going to be our cover. Okay. Are we in frame? There we go. Okay, so We're going to go ahead and we are going to cut along here. And you want to make sure to get the line going to the outside as straight as you can. Now this part, girls, is where you really want to take your time because you want to get like a sharp, you know, a straight line. I mean, it's not 100% like you must do it or you've ruined it, because we're going to cover it with tape anyway, so don't be like all nuts about it. Just be careful you don't lose a finger, okay? I don't want anybody losing fingers. Okay, speaking of fingers, ignore my nails. I had like a little fit today, so they're not in their cutest state. So you're gonna go ahead and cut the perimeter, and like I said, not all the way to the edge, because then you're not gonna have any, you know, foundation as far as the actual piece. So just go over that line until you get through, okay? So you're gonna cut that, and I can't stress it enough, just be careful. Okay. And I suggest like maybe even doing small sections at a time. Makes it a little bit easier to get through. This is like the most tedious part of this whole project, I promise. You definitely get an arm workout pushing through this. Oh, I lost my blade. Always some kind of technical difficulty. Okay, now we're back in business. Okay. I think we got this side. Okay, we're almost there, I promise. Okay, now that we finally got it. Okay, so we've got that out, okay? Now, like I said, don't worry about having such clean edges. Just as long as you get that front to be see-through, we are halfway there, okay? Now, on the other side, you're just gonna cut away any little clippy things that might be there to hold in that, you know, the little booklet that usually comes with a movie or promotional garbage. Just throw that out and then cut these away. Okay, so now that we've got those out of the way, what you're going to do from here is you're going to take the magnetic pieces and you're going to put them, you know, you're going to place them inside. like so. So you're just gonna go ahead, and this is why I like these business card size ones, because it's easy to just, you know, put them in panel by panel kind of, and they're already self-adhesive, so you can just stick down. And just line them up, make sure that they line up evenly, just so when you go to do this side, you're not having to cut all different sizes. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is, I usually just take this here, I'll put the piece in, and I'll leave a little room here. I don't know if you can see. I'll leave a little room here just so I can measure where I need to cut. So I just take my little guy and I'll make like a mark right there. You see what I'm saying? And then I will go ahead and cut across. So I'm just gonna do that. You see, you just like make a little mark so you know where you're gonna cut. And then I take it out and I'll just use like the flat edge of something else, maybe another one of the magnetic pieces here, and just put it on. This way I can just cut actually that's not gonna work because it's a magnet, duh. So let's use the cardboard here. So you're just gonna go ahead and measure across just to make sure that you get, actually, even better to use this. Oh, can't do that. Sorry, girls. Okay. Cut there. All right. And you're just going to cut across. And it doesn't have to be like so pretty, just because you're going to go over it with the pretty tape anyway, so don't worry about it. Okay. Like so. And then you're just going to go ahead and stick it in there. And there you go. Make sure that you don't have any bubbles and they're all sticking, you know, down. So now that that's done, you're going to go ahead and you're going to do the same thing for the outside. But very important, girls, I want to make it a point to show you this, because sometimes when you close this, there's going to be like a little clippy thing or something on the interior there that will not close if you put this piece like too far in. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you leave enough room. So just come in a little bit. You see that space there? So like that. And then I do the same thing. I will just, you know, make a mark there, okay? And probably gonna need about 2, yeah, okay. So then I will just put 2 of them together because we pretty much need 2 pieces. And then I will go ahead and cut this one. Okay. There you go. So there's 2 pieces. And we can go ahead and stick these down. Make sure you put the flat edge that you didn't cut on the inside here, just so it matches up nicely. And same thing with here. Because it doesn't really matter if this isn't, you know, completely a match. Then what you want to do, girls, is you want to take like one of your smaller pieces that you cut away, and that's going to fit there for the most part. I probably shouldn't have peeled that off yet. Okay. So you can just measure it and make a mark again where you don't need it. And cut that away. Okay. Then it should go ahead and fit. See? Okay. From here, what you want to do is decorating time. So you're going to go ahead and take whatever color you wanted for the interior. And you're just going to go ahead and tape that down. And this is where your scissors come in handy because you can do a lot of cutting. This tape is very, very sticky, so just be careful. You don't cut yourself. Okay. And make a straight line. Okay. So you're just going to go ahead and lay it down over your magnet. Now girls, I want to let you know that you do have an option. You do not have to have a magnetic interior. I think it's nice just because, one, it gives a little bit more thickness to the back of the case, because the DVD cases are a little bit on the flimsier side, so it gives a little bit of, you know, extra, I guess, thickness to the bottom there. And like I said, you don't have to. The reason I'm saying that is because, you know, you don't have to have the magnetic back. You could always just glue your singles down. Like if you know you're making a palette where, actually this would probably be easier with this. If you're making a palette where you know that like you're not going to be taking the shadows out, you can just glue them down, which I actually did with this one just because the magnets, I couldn't find the little circular magnets to put on the back of the eyeshadows themselves, so I just kind of glued them in. But you know, it's up to you what you want to do. So with the tape, girls, you want to overlap a little bit, okay, while you're placing this down. And again, make sure you don't have any bubbles, or try not to have a lot, you know. Go. And one more should do it. So there you go. There's the interior all done. Okay. Just make sure that you have all the edges down. Make sure that it will close for you. And you're going to go ahead and close it up, and then you're going to flip it over because it's time to decorate the back. So you're going to go ahead and you are going to take your tape of choice without cutting yourself. Okay, so you're going to take your tape of choice. Hold on. And you want to make sure that you have a nice clean edge of the tape again. So go ahead and cut it if you need to. Okay. Then you're just simply going to tape the back. And for whatever reason, this tape is so much stickier than the other one. I don't know why. Just that. And again, overlap the tape on the back as well. And girls, you don't have to be so neat with like the edges of the tape for right now, because you can always go back with your blade and clean it up later on. Okay, so 3 pieces, you know, 3 rows of tape should be good enough for that back panel. Okay, and then just make sure it's all smoothed down. And like I said, you can always go back and just cut anything extra and just peel it away. See how easy that was? There you go. Okay, so now that that's done, you have to do this side here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a piece of tape again, and you wanna, in the front here, this is the front where the clear part see-through is. So you're gonna come a little bit over, because this is going to create like a window effect to your Z palette. You're gonna go ahead and cut here. Okay, cut it, because what you're going to do is you're going to fold it over to the back, just like that. See? Then what you're going to do, you're going to do the side. You can actually do the front. Let's do the front. So for the front, you're going to line it up. Let's see, make sure I'm in frame. You're going to do the same thing, but you're going to line it up, okay, where you want it, the window, and you're just going to press it down. And then again, you're going to just make sure you know where the corner is, and you're going to cut there, and you're going to cut, how did I do the other one? You see, right here? You're just going to cut along the front piece here. Like that. See? Then you're going to do the sides. You're going to use that piece there and just, it's a little long. Maybe we can get away with doing both of these. I don't know, let's see. So I'm lefty, so this is hard for me. So you're just going to line it up, okay, and put it down, and you're going to do the same thing. And just be careful here, because you don't want to cut the tape that you laid down. Video cut short at the end, but you get the gist of how to make these very inexpensive DVD Z palettes. So I hope you girls enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for being my subscribers, and I'll see you girls later. Bye.